Yep, bubble bath time. First bubble bath of the year. Okay, it's Monday, the first Monday of January. It's been 4 weeks that I've had my teeth. Yes, they are glued down. I'm heading into work. And I go see the dentist on Fridays. So hopefully maybe he can do whatever adjustments or at least give me a potential date for a future reline or something. My goal, of course, is to get these to be able to stay up without any glue. Or, and when I smile, I don't see the top of the, the denture. Okay, off work, and well, of course I had to come to the shoe doctor today, so I just dropped off my boots that I destroyed on New Year's Eve. Hey, it's January 5th, it's pouring rain outside, and I'm definitely not going anywhere today, so no need to glue down the teeth, but I do have the EZO cushions on the bottom and on the top today because it's comfortable. I really do like the EZO cushions for comfort. Unfortunately, even though it may help me still talk and it may keep my teeth up while I'm talking, so I'm not so fearful of them dropping out of my mouth like I did that one time. I still can't eat with them. So I do need glue. And the Secure Adhesive, it's great stuff, it really is, but I need to give my mouth a break right now. So, I am going to the dentist on Friday, and I still need to contend with that. See, don't like that at all. And I noticed that when I take my thumb and I push up underneath, now watch what happens. Ow. Okay, let me suck it back up now. Yeah, suck it up, buttercup. Yeah, I noticed that when I push up with my thumbbell, I'm seeing the line I want to see without so much gum. So I'm guessing what the dentist needs to do is groove it in more where that teeth area is up front here, so that it goes up higher. He's saying I need to have a reline, but I'm thinking that a reline is going to push it further down. I don't know, because I know that when I push it up, the back part drops down. Huh? Okay, yeah, suck it back up. But I'm okay with what I'm seeing. But when I'm not touching it, and that's what I see. It costs too much money to see that. I really feel that they need to be up higher. And like I said, as much as they cost, I really don't like thinking I'm going to have to spend more money to get them to look the way I want them to look. But if I have to, I have to. Okay, I'm at the 5-week mark of having my dentures, adjusting to wearing dentures. Doing the, trial and error of what's going to work to keep them up, what's going to work to keep them down, how can I eat, talk. It's been quite the adventure, and it's still definitely a circus that's happening in my mouth. But I'm getting better at being the ringmaster. So today, it's pouring rain. We're having a lot of flash flooding. A lot of weather happening here, but I still got to go drive around. So I want to make sure I'm not focusing on what's happening in my mouth while I'm driving. And I've got the EZO cushion on top, EZO cushion on the bottom, and now I'm getting ready to take out the top and put just a dab of the Secure Adhesive, because this stuff is phenomenal. It really is. It holds 12 hours. And that way, if for any reason, I'm going to eat something while I'm out in public, or want to eat something, I should say, I can feel secure in doing it. But I'm finding that the EZO cushion on top really makes the denture stay up if I don't have no adhesive. And I still, got to go see my dentist on Friday, so because it should stay up with nothing. And I clearly want to deal with the, I want this to be centered. I want want to smile for it to look like that, not like that. Okay, I'm taking it out. See, it's got the EZO cushion on top. And yeah. Okay, so the EZO top denture cushion is similar to the bottom. They both come in a package of, well, actually, no, the bottoms comes in a package of 15. The tops come in a package of 12. So there's 3 less in the tops. But basically, same concept. They're formed, and all you gotta do is cut it to fit. After you run it under the warm water, this is what it looks like. Before you run it under the warm water, it's like a candle because it's made of corn oil, paraffin wax, and then it's blended with some cotton. So I guess that's what makes it so comfy. But after you run it under the warm water, this is what you do. You put it on your denture, push in, and voila. Just that simple. Now when you use a secure adhesive, you've got to make sure that the denture itself is dry, or at least the part where you're going to be applying the adhesive. And, you know, you can't talk, eat, or drink anything for 15 minutes. So I'm going to take a swig of coffee now. And, you know, I really do miss drinking liquids that are warm and having them go over my gums because it feels so good. Especially on days like this where it's super cold and it's raining. But okay, I gotta put this on. And just a little dab. That's it. No moss. See, just a little. And then just kind of smear it just a little bit. Yeah, I find just a little bit right there is enough, and especially with the EZO cushion, it's like having, you know, just the cushion really helps. Okay, I'm going to put this in my mouth, and then I'm not going to talk for 15 minutes. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. I can talk now. You know, when you use the secure denture adhesive, in order for it to be effective, you really truly need to not talk, not drink anything, not eat anything. Basically, just don't move your mouth for 15 minutes while it's doing its job of adhering to the roof of your mouth. After that, yeah, you got at least 12 hours that you can feel secure walking around. But yeah, I'm making dinner. I'm getting it ready for the crock pot. Some chicken and bacon and potato and beans and tomatoes and jalapenos. It's going to be tacos tonight. Okay, dinner's in the crock pot. Teeth are glued down. I gotta go for now. Bye. Note to self, rain boots are good for walking in the rain in, but not for driving your car in. Yay! It's fixed. Yeah, I just picked up my dance shoes. Yeah, I'm so glad they were able to fix them. Okay, I'm getting ready to head to the dentist. I'm going prepared. That's right. I got everything packed that I have to keep on the denture in order to keep it in my mouth. I got myself a list so I don't chicken out what I got to say. Basically, my denture dislikes will not stay in my mouth due to improper fitting, can't eat or talk without the cushion wax or the glue. I don't like the fact that the top of the denture is showing, and it needs to be adjusted without additional cost. To me, because, you know, that's the part where I'm going to chicken out. He did tell me I was going to need a reline in time before he pulled out my teeth, before he gave me the dentures, and I accepted that. I realized that, yeah, things shrink and eventually I'm going to need a reline. But I still concede or feel, whatever the word is, that my original complaint for the last 6 weeks has been the same. the denture will not stay in my mouth without the wax cushion. And I can't eat anything without glue. And I really don't like seeing the top of my denture when I smile. Particularly if I push on it with my thumb, everything falls in place. So, yeah, I got to keep in mind, no matter what, even if I end up having to pay extra to get a reline, I need to get this situation fixed so that I can wear it. Okay, I'm here. Wish me luck that I get some form of resolve today. Well, I didn't chicken out. I told him everything that was, my concerns regarding my dentures. And I even took the wax part out to show him that the teeth don't stay in if I don't have the wax in. And then I showed him this. And basically, it boiled down to he'll do a reline if I want him to do a reline. But he's not going to guarantee that reline. So, and I'll get 10% off. So instead of $700, it'll be $600 and I guess $30. But still, he says I should wait to do that reline because my gums are still shrinking. Yeah, clearly I need to, I guess, see if I can go to another dentist and just get a whole new set of dentures made and use these as a spare. Hey, yeah, it's past my dinner time, and it's been a long day today, and I'm really disappointed at what happened at the dentist. I can't deny it. As much as these cost, I really was hoping that any repair or, alterations or, I really thought that it would be included in the price. I know that I was prepared to hear a reline at some point in time further down the road, and as he said, he ain't going to do anything to these until further down the road because, a reline is not free, and even though he'll give you 10% off, so instead of $700, it'll be $630. The fact remains, it does not come with a guarantee either. Now, I don't know about you, but me, I can only spend my money so much at the same place and not get desired results before I decide to go spend my money elsewhere. And so, yeah, I went scouting around to different dental offices today just to find out how much it's going to cost for a full set of dentures. Basically, I'm looking for, I guess, a spare pair, right? These will be the spares, though, and I'm guessing the others will be the ones that fit, but who knows? Maybe, they don't come with a guarantee either, and I'm really fucked. I just know at this point in time, I spent a lot of money on these, and it's not that I have high expectations. I mean, had I gotten these for free, clearly I'd have no room to, I guess, complain, but I had to do a lot of haircuts and put a lot of money on my credit card to get these dentures. And the fact that there is no guarantee, and even if I get a reline, there's no guarantee with the reline either, that scares me. So, and I knew going in that, he's been my dentist for 10 years. He has made some partials in the past, and I never wore those because I couldn't wear them. So that should have been my clue not to let him do the denture. And I did say that, everybody shines in different areas in their job, and he is a very nice person. And, very gentle at pulling teeth. I mean, he's the one I trusted. But making dentures apparently is not where he shines. And I do need to have some dentures that are going to stay in my mouth with or without any type of adhesive, is what I'm guessing. And I want to be able to eat without any glue. So, and I know a lot of people that are wearing dentures, and they tell me they can eat with no glue, no nothing. So, yeah. I'm going to be searching for a different dentist. I made an appointment for Monday at a place called Western Dental. They're going to have to take x-rays. I'm like, x-rays? But I don't have any teeth. Why do you need x-rays? They said we still got to see, you know, what's happening in your bone. So, all right. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to go look for somebody else to do a different set of dentures for me, and then whichever pair works out the best is the pair that works out the best. And if the other pair I go get doesn't work, I guess I'm screwed.